Please be nice to me. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a genius.
Too bad you turned out to be a faggot.
I didn't really know what that meant, but I had a vague idea that it would be good. I had always been told that I was smart, but what if I was actually the smartest? That would be good. So I came up with a plan. What if I filled my desk with like diagrams and sine waves? You know, the kinds of things that geniuses draw. Then my teacher would find them and she would be like, "Whoa, Tim Tom, did you draw these?" And I would be like, "Oh no, you found my genius papers, how embarrassing." And then she would be like, "We gotta get this kid to genius school, stat."
But then she was just being nice, right? So you end up on the short bus? Is that how this goes?
Like a lot of people, I wanted so desperately to be special.
What is this? How come Tim Tom can have some young girl sucking on a dildo in his video and he doesn't get demonetized?
I always felt kind of different from other kids, and my little 8-year-old self thought maybe 'cause I'm a genius. But my teacher never found my genius papers, so I guess we'll never know. I did have a recurring dream that I could fly, which a lot of people have, but in my dream, I was the only one on the whole playground that could fly. I was special, at least in the dream, and all my dream friends thought it was the coolest thing, and I was the most popular kid in school because of it. People liked me because I could do something that no one else could. I was the best, and it felt great.
In your dreams, gay boy. But I, on the other hand, soar like an eagle.
Now, when I was in the 4th grade, my class was split into 3 groups for math, and I was the only 4th grader in the advanced group. I felt pretty special being alongside a bunch of 5th graders, you know? I was 2 years ahead, which is like 1 more than anyone else. Told you I was good at math. And I was already in the advanced class, which I just made a video about, so that made me feel extra smart. Some might even say genius-like.
Who are you trying to convince, homo?
The next year, some of my classmates and I would spend mornings at the junior high learning 7th grade math. I wasn't the youngest anymore, but I still felt like I was one of the smart kids. I was still special. Around that time in my recurring dream, there were some other kids that had figured out how to fly. I wasn't the only one on the playground with superpowers anymore, but I could still fly higher than them, so it was okay. The next year, when I was in the 6th grade, an even bigger group of kids and I would spend our mornings getting bused across town and back to an even more different school to learn 8th grade math and science. Since the school was so far away, I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to catch the bus. But to make matters worse, I learned that a cartoon I really liked aired at midnight, and so I would stay up late to sneak in some TV because I have no self-control. All through the 6th grade, I was averaging like 5 hours of sleep each night, and of course, this was a recipe for disaster. A sleep-deprived 6th grader is no match for geometry and physics. I failed both classes.
Get him out of here! Get out!
That dream I had some nights about flying and impressing all of my classmates turned into a dream about watching other kids fly. It used to be that air felt like water and I could just swim around the playground, but now, no matter how hard I pushed on the air, it just didn't push back. If only I had learned more physics. For years, all I wanted was to be special. I wanted to be the best at math. If I was gonna be different, I at least wanted it to be because of something good. If I was a genius, then surely people would like me. But having to take that math class twice and only being 1 year ahead sucked eggs, dude. It felt like any hope of being truly special had been crushed, which is a little melodramatic, but just because you're young doesn't mean your feelings aren't real. The reality is that I probably won't ever be the best at anything. Hopefully I'll go far and accomplish great things, but there'll always be someone better at math or dream flying. And you know what? That's okay. It won't stop me from trying my hardest, but at the end of the day, I don't have to be a genius to contribute to the world, and I don't have to be the best at math for people to like me. I just have to be kind.
Kinda gay.